All right, gang. Welcome back to another Checo Forex live stream. I hope everybody had a great day today. First day back. Took a couple days off. Had to take care of a few things. So yeah, I was preoccupied. Couldn't get on stream for a few days. But we're back here, right? And let's dive in. We got closures coming up soon, so try to hop in a little earlier, but had a couple things I needed to do. So all right, gang, let's take a look here. Gold finally broke out. We caught that beautiful buy in the New York session today. So yeah, look great. All right, so off the daily, right? I mean, not much to do as far as the chart per se, right? So we have our levels here, right? We were ranging here for many days. This is off the daily. We finally broke out, right? But closed with, not much of a top wick here on the daily. But I'll be honest with you, I'm expecting a retracement. So we got the breakout. I'm expecting a retest, and then we should continue up. But we're gonna get some sort of pullback at some point. So, but that's what we're out on the daily here. Off the 4 hour, which I'll be looking at. Trying to see how this next candle is gonna close. But yeah. All right, so that was the range when we broke out of it here. We haven't had a retest here, and if you notice, the previous 4 hour candle closed bullish, broke previous highs, but has no bottom wick. So this candle took out the highs here. So this is the new all-time high at this point, right? What is that? 2563. Jeez. Yeah, I'm expecting some sort of pullback here. I'm gonna see. There's nothing to really measure it with, other than probably the Fibonacci extensions, and we'll get to that in a second. Let's take a look off the 1 hour just to see where we are. All right, so yeah, that was our support. You can see we clearly ranged here, and we got the breakout. There it is right there. Breakout, pulled back, made a bottom wick, and flipped up. Yeah, that's exactly how we played it in the New York session. We took it off the 4 hour, for example. So I had this level marked up here. I had it right at that, right there. So we had all this resistance here. We kept getting rejected for weeks on end, it seemed, right? And then today, let me zoom in. Look at what happened today, right? So we had this 4 hour pull up, and look at where it closed. So it closed above, right? So what is our playbook setup and our entry, right? Is in the new 4 hour, right? We get a bottom wick. Now you can either take it at the break of the highs here and have a buy stop. In our case, apologize for that. In our case, we waited for the pullback, so I had a buy limit here at 23.25, I believe it was, yeah. And then came down, activated us, and boom. Yeah, my TP was 25.50, so we caught about 275 pips or so on that trade, so 260, something like that. So yeah, not a bad trade today. Now, again, we got to get some sort of pullbacks. Maybe even make a bottom wick here. So I'm expecting a pullback here. If we close bearish on this candle here, in the next 5 minutes or so, then yeah, I might be looking for positions to come down. Maybe. This I want to take a look at something real quick. Get rid of the support level line. I just want to see something. Anything we can notice off the Fibonacci levels. Let me see if we can let me see. Extension. Yeah, okay, so yeah, so we closed above this fib level currently, right? So these are potential targets from the low, from that range we were in. And 2335 excuse me, 2335 was that first level. And 2355 was the 50% level there, and we just broke above it there, closed above. So I don't know, this thing, I mean, it's possible. If we would have closed below, I would have considered maybe pullback, but maybe there's a little more room to go up here. The 61.8 is 25.75 up here. I mean, this thing. Hey, listen, this thing can still run up, gang. But I'm expecting a correction, but maybe it'll pull up to this level here. It's gonna be hard to tell because there really aren't any other levels, but we can see something come up here, right? And then we're gonna get that correction down here, and then maybe give us another pump up here, right? And then we're gonna get a massive dump. That's yeah, that's possible. I don't know, but again, we might come down and make a bottom wick here and then flip up here. We'll see how this 4-hour closes in the next few minutes or so. Quickly, NASDAQ. Oh, get this out the way. Let me delete this. All right, so off the daily on the NASDAQ, let's take a look here. We're approaching these levels. This thing is... we took a couple of trades on the NASDAQ as of late. But what I'm interested in is the Sunday open has a gap down here. So, you know, this current candle, no bottom wick. This is on the daily. This thing could have been making a top wick here and then coming back down. So, you know, there might be some more room for NASDAQ to go up and tap into this resistance up here. Yeah, you might get a tap up here and maybe then drop and correct, but we'll have to see. We have some resistance here as well. 4-hour on NASDAQ, levels are pretty much the same here. So you see how we came up to this level right here, and then we've been kind of just dropped all the way down here. Now this could be a bounce, right? And we might be even ranging in here on the NASDAQ. I mean, we might get a push up here. NASDAQ might want to come up here, right? And then come right back down. And that's where that gap fill is, right here. That gap has to get filled at some point, so it's still there. So it's a matter of getting an entry, you know. If you look at this market trend line from this high right here, see how we broke that trend line here. See this trajectory that we had going here? It came up and closed above it. So it's possible this thing can come back down, tap that, and then continue up and retest the highs here and then come down. So those are projected paths on the NASDAQ, but I guess I would wait at this point because, you know, we caught all these sells here, all this move. Every time it was coming down here, we caught all that earlier this week. We made so much money selling NASDAQ, but now NAS100 pumping right back up. So we'll be patient and wait for it to come back the other way. All right. So let's stick around with gold here. All right, 9 p.m. we got a candle closure here. Let's take a look. So we closed bullish, right? Yeah. All right, so this is the level that I mean, we might be coming here. 2575. We already broke above here. We just haven't had a pullback. I mean, look at this move. It's a strong bullish move. Still bullish, but you know, I'm expecting some sort of correction. Maybe to retest 2555, if anything. But it's just been strong bullish. I mean, not much we can do. We don't want to take the buys on a strong move like this. We want to wait for some sort of correction and then take the move up. Yeah. maybe even 2535. It'll come back down here, tap into that, and then bounce up. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait a little bit here. Yeah, the 4-hour, you can notice, opened up with no bottom wick. We gotta be expecting a correction anytime soon. I might want to make that trade, take that trade in for the bottom wick here, maybe. See, it broke the highs first. What we got here? Oh, what's up, Danny? Danny's tuned in. Yeah. All right. Yeah, man. I would have liked for this thing to make a bottom wick first, and then we would have taken it on the break of the highs, but yeah, let's, let me go over some history here. There's a couple of things we always notice when gold makes an all-time high, right? So if you look back, let's go over, this is all on the 4 hours. So this was way before, right? 2180, that. When gold came up here, made this all-time high, look at this wick here, right? We make the all-time high here. As a matter of fact, let me even go further. Let's go to the daily time. I want to show you guys something. I want to go back to that. Where's that famous here? Is this December? Yeah, okay. All right, so in December, we were coming up, once we broke this level here, we came up and made an all-time high, but then we wicked, and look at this massive drop all the way back down. From 2147 to 1975, right? Then we ranged, broke out, right? Made a correction. Then we made another all-time high up here. Then we got a drop back down. Came up, broke the previous all-time high, made a new all-time high, and dumped all the way down here. Then we kind of ranged here. Another all-time high. Now we took out these highs right here. You see? This is the first high, then this high. Now we came out, made a new all-time high. We got a big correction. Came up, we kind of made that double top. I thought we were going to break this neckline here after making this double top here, but then we kind of rallied, and then we broke the all-time high here, made a new all-time high here. Then we made a smaller correction compared to all of these here. We made some sort of a correction, but now we kind of went sideways for the most part. It just never broke back below to come down and make a bigger correction. And now we just, kind of flew. So we're at a new all-time high. So at the very least, I'm expecting something like this, or like this, or like this, or like this, or like this. So again, it's just a pattern on gold. Every time it makes a new all-time high, there's a correction, So you got those all-time high, correction. Then we came up, broke, made a little bit of a correction, big move up, correction, broke, new all-time high, correction, and so on and so forth, right? So I'm expecting maybe, listen, look at this run here. Once it broke this high here, we made a massive run up. Look at this run up. So we might be looking at something bigger here. This thing might want to come up a little bit longer, maybe 2625, maybe 2600, right? And then make that correction. So we'll have to wait and see. Gold, there's a lot going on right now with gold, but it's looking great, man. It's looking good. It's pumping. It's moving up. Indices are moving up. Yeah, look at that. Still hasn't made that bottom work. Look at that 4-hour candle. It's just ripping. Let's see how high it wants to go, and we might consider some sells. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is a 30-minute. I mean, look at the move on this. Yeah, this 4 hours just pumping. And we have on the 1 hour, we have, let's see, actually, there's no bottom wick there either. Yeah, but this would be the candle right here. So we have this fair value gap area here for the buy positions here. See, right between the wick here and that third wick there. So what that means is that this is an area where, you know, gold can retrace into, right? And then we can look for potential buys for the continuation. But I need that correction come back down here, somewhere in this area, and then we take the buy up. But then look, no bottom wicks here. We got to come down, make a bottom wick for this, but that is moved up so far up that might not happen anytime soon. But we need a correction at some point here. So that's what I'm kind of waiting on. If it runs, gang. You know, I mean, it's gonna keep running up. We need to see something. Yeah, we're starting to see something on the NASDAQ here. It broke that level. Yeah, it's kind of right around this area here. There was a little bit of support here before, but this thing can come and tap right up here. It's a big recovery though, but again, this gap fills. I'm targeting the very bottom of this range. I'm trying to get the perfect entry for it, because I'm swing trading that. I want to hold on to it. So we're forming this area for resistance right here, right? And it's too early to tell off the 4 hour, but if we get this 4 hour to close bearish, then yeah. Previous 4 hour failed to break the highs, so close, and now we got this bearish 4 hour candle. But actually, we look at it off the 1 hour, right? We have it right here. All right, so now looking at the 1 hour, right, for the NASDAQ. So we came up, you know, we had some strong moves to the downside here, but then once we closed bearish here, we formed that resistance level there. Came down, pumped back up. You see how we tested that level again right here? We failed to break it the last 2 hours or so, right? And now we're coming down here again. So how would I play this? Look at this level right here. See this little range we're in right now? If we come down and we get a closure below this level, that's our move, right? So let's see, somewhere around that 19,396, 400 range, something like that. We'll see. Keep an eye on that. It moves a lot slower this time of night, but you know, that's the range you want to keep an eye on right here, because we can come back and grab all this. Come right back down here to 19,211. Hey, there's our top wick here. Are we gonna flip? Yeah, this is I took a sell right here, gang. Yep. Yeah, my entry was 2564.27. Move this over. Yeah. I'm going to target the bottom of the range here. Yeah, we're in profit now. Stops are going to be just above the wick right here. In case he wants to come back up and pull up it. Yeah. Yeah, we're currently running 10 pips here. I feel like we're going to come down, make a bottom wick here, come down and tap the range here. And then maybe we can look for buy opportunities if this support level holds. All right, we're up 12 pips here. There we go. Yeah. All right. We're up 20 pips at the moment. If this candle flips bearish, I'll go break even. I want to see a bearish flip here though. There we go, gang. All right, I'm going to break even here, gang. Right now, we're currently up about 26 pips. But I'm break even now, gang. Let's see if this thing flips bearish, makes a steeper wick, we can look to take partials here. Let me just put my level here where I'll be taking partials. Right at the top of this range right here. Let's see. It slightly flipped bearish, but barely made a bottom wick here. But yeah, trade is still up about 18 pips now. 20 pips now. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Yeah, we can make a wick to come and tap into this level here. Yeah, that's the 4 hour coming down. The 4 hour has to flip bearish here. Daily candle after making the top wick. Look at that. You know, if the daily can flip and let's say re-break its own low here, 2556.8, then yeah, we're probably gonna see this come down to 2550 at least. That's our full target here on this current trade, but I feel like it'll come down a lot further. Yeah, gang, we're running here. It's up 29 pips. Yeah, gang, if you didn't get in, this was a quick entry. Again, off stream, I was waiting for the flip. Look at this now. We're up about 36 pips here. Yeah, it's running nicely. I want to see if we're going to tap this level right here. We're running 31 pips here. You know what, gang? Hold on. Yeah, I closed partials here. Yeah, I moved the. That's why I took partials there. I took partials a little earlier because we made this bottom wick, but sometimes we don't get that strong drive. But I'm still holding 50% of my position, but definitely secured half. So it's coming back down to where I took partials. If you guys are in it, take your partials there. Took my partials there at 30. Number, what was it? 2561.20. Yeah, so I took it at 30 pips here. Right around that area there. All right. Yeah, but secured 30 pips here, gang. And we're break even. So let's see if we're gonna get this continuation down here. Let's see. We're getting that hard flip here. The daily candle is this, this is the all-time high here. And remember, going back to what I had told you guys about the all-time highs, at this one point, this is the all-time high. Came back down. Look at that. Boom. Super dump. And then comes back up. Didn't break the all-time highs, but started forming this resistance. All-time highs. This was an all-time high at one point. Once we push up, make the all-time high, look at that move. All the way down. It comes down hard. So I would expect nothing less from this daily at this point. We already peaked at an all-time high. It wouldn't be crazy to think this thing is gonna come down maybe even just test this resistance level here, right? See, there's a resistance level that it was stuck at for so long. It might just come back and retest that before it flips. That's all the way down at 25.20 and change. We really don't know how far down it's going to go. But if you look at the history, it's just these pullbacks are, you know, I mean, there you go. Oh, I gotta shrink this. That's what. Yeah, look at this. This 6,000 pips. It's a big move. 600 pips, is it? Let me see. No, 6,000. Yeah, well. Yeah, that's a big move down, gang. All right, well. We're here now. We're in profit. See if we get a bigger move down. Let's type this up here for my viewers. Is down under the range here. 25, 50, 20. Oh, you know what? This is wrong. It's actually 40 pips. Yeah. Sorry, I closed at 40 pips, bro. Alright. Got this running. I'm just going to take a quick peek at the NASDAQ and see where we're at here. Not doing much. Let's see. You see, after 15 minutes, there's a bit of a support here. Just wicking right into it and then rejecting. You see, it came down and now kind of rejecting right there. So let's see if we're gonna break below. And the trade was at 40 pips. Tapped this level about 2 or 3 times. So, you know, let's move this thing again. There we go. We never broke below it. In all fairness, though, you know, we did come down, make that bottom wick now. It might want to come back up. If it re-breaks the highs here, that's when we're going to see that, what was that other level? 2575 off the Fibonacci. As a potential target. But if we do come down again, right, keeping an eye on the daily. If this daily already made this top wick here, all-time high, if it reflips and re-breaks its own low here, yeah, we'll see a massive drive down. So I'm what's that? 2556.7. Keep an eye on that level, that 2556 range. We break that low on the daily, you know, at some point during London or tomorrow pre-New York, it'll definitely drop a lot further. I mean, I'm looking at 2530 levels down there. Looks like we're coming up here. Gonna take us out of break even. Still in it here, gang. Will we survive? I would have proposed we would have made a bigger push now. Make a steeper wick. I mean, that could still happen on the 4 hour. But definitely came down, made a bottom wick. I mean, this thing could now, especially if it re-breaks the highs, it's probably continue to pump up. All right. It goes pulling back down here. I don't know if we're gonna come back up here, or is it gonna just kind of flip and make these wicks down here and continue to drive? No bottom wick here either. Ooh. Oh, I got stopped out here, gang. Yep, that break even. All right. Break even hit. Yeah. Not a bad scalp. You know, I was expecting a bottom wick to be formed when this candle opened with no bottom wick and it pulled all the way up here. So, yeah. Yeah, we grabbed 40 pips there. And I think 2 pips on the break even. So yeah, pretty decent trade, quick, early today. Yeah, so what I'll say to that, gang, is this thing could still rip down off the 4 hour here. You know, we could still see that retracement again. We could still see the daily. Again, already made an all-time high. Unless it's going to come up, re-break the highs, and push up even further. But at some point, I'm expecting a correction down. Keep an eye on the daily. Will you re-break the daily lows? or if this daily candle were to flip bearish, we're gonna see a bigger correction down, especially after making a nice top wick here to the all-time highs. So yeah, again, keep an eye on that. London and pre-New York should be very busy tonight, I would assume, with all the news today and everything. The volatility, the volume. Yeah. So let's see. All right, gang. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night early today. We already got our pips here. Took a trade, made 40 pips, got out. Going back real quick to NASDAQ, right? Keep an eye on this NAS trade here. I told you, right? Mark your levels up here. This off the 1 hour. We're in this little range here, this small range. We break above, we're gonna come up to that level up here. I already marked it up. 628, 19628 should be the next target, potentially, right? But if we hold here, then yeah, we're gonna see this thing come right back down. Yeah, you know, it'll come down 19294, you know, and make a few stops along the way. But look at this range to fail all the way down to that gap fill down here, whatever the hell it was down here. See this gap here? You see this candle close here, and then even with the wicks down here, it hasn't come back to fill the gap here. So there's a gap here. Gap fill 18336.8. So yeah, I expect that to happen. It'll be nice. I wouldn't mind if it comes up here 628, maybe even 1990, all the way up here. Come back and test this area here, and then take the sells from up there and hold it for the gap fill. But yeah, dang, that's all I got tonight. I appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging out, and again, sometimes we stay on stream a lot longer if our trades run like that. But listen, 40 pips, it's a beautiful bag, and yeah, we'll call it a night here, gang. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button on your way out. And again, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys next week. All right, peace out.